What if I told you that some of the most desirable luxury cars of the last few years have quietly lost more money than most people earn in a year, and the people who bought them brand new never saw it coming? Not because they crashed them, not because they skipped a single oil change. The used market simply looked at these cars one day and decided it didn't want them anymore. Today, we're counting down 10 models that got absolutely destroyed in the used market, ranked from brutal to downright catastrophic. And here's the part nobody tells you. For some of these, that collapse is a flashing red warning to run the other way. For others, it's the smartest deal on the road right now because the first owner already swallowed the loss and you get to walk in and scoop up the bargain. Stick around because at number 2, there's a full-size luxury SUV that torched almost $95,000 in 3 years. And at number 1, a 6-figure Italian machine that lost nearly 3/4 of its entire value, the single worst depreciator in the data. Before we start, hit that subscribe button because we break down the real numbers behind what cars are actually worth every single week. No dealer spin, no manufacturer marketing, just the data that puts the power back in your hands as a buyer. So let's get into it. Number 10, the BMW iX, the electric SUV that its own makers seem to only want to lease. Back in 2023, BMW leaned hard on a commercial tax credit loophole to push heavily subsidized lease deals, payments so low the iX felt almost disposable. Great for BMW's delivery numbers. Terrible for the person who actually bought one, because when all those leases expired, thousands of used units hit the market at the exact same moment and prices fell off a cliff. The market has already decided. This $93,000 SUV shed roughly 55% of its value in 3 years, leaving the original buyer holding about $42,000. So, should you buy one now? Honestly, this is a cautious yes. Somebody else already ate that $51,000 loss for you, and there's probably one sitting on a used lot near you right now for a fraction of sticker. Number 9, the Land Rover Range Rover Sport. One of the most desirable SUVs on the planet the day it's new, and one of the most feared the day the warranty ends. Land Rover ranks near the bottom of nearly every reliability survey, and once you're out of warranty, a basic oil change can run $300 to $600, while annual service bills land between $2,000 and $3,000. The market knows this, which is why a $98,000 Sport is worth around $44,000 just 3 years later, more than $50,000 gone. Should you buy one now? This one's a hard pass, unless you have a repair fund that doesn't flinch. The low price is bait, and the running costs are the hook. Number 8, the Audi RS e-tron GT. And this is the sleeper of the entire list. Mechanically, this car is a Porsche Taycan. Same platform, same 800-volt architecture, same electric performance. Audi even advertises that fact, and that's exactly the problem, because a buyer with $125,000 to spend almost always wants the Porsche badge instead of the 4 rings. So the RS e-tron GT collapsed down about 56%, roughly $70,000 gone. Should you buy one now? Absolutely, if you can live without the crest on the hood. You're getting the same machine as a Taycan for tens of thousands less. This is the smartest bargain here. Number 7, the Mercedes-Benz EQE sedan. Mercedes built this as a serious electric flagship, and then Elon Musk set the entire luxury EV resale market on fire. Through 2023 and 2024, Tesla slashed prices across its lineup by tens of thousands of dollars, and suddenly a brand new Tesla cost about the same as a lightly used EQE. Used pricing had nowhere to go but straight down. The numbers confirm it. Roughly 59% gone, an $86,000 car now worth about $35,000. Should you buy one now? Yes. There is nothing actually wrong with this car. The loss already happened to someone else, and you get a flagship Mercedes EV for the price of a mid-size crossover. Number 6. The Maserati Ghibli. Maserati sold you a very specific dream, Italian exotic, Ferrari-built engine, the kind of car that turns heads outside a restaurant. Then you sit inside, and the switches in the infotainment feel like they came straight out of a Jeep, because they basically did. When the fantasy and the reality don't match, resale pays the price. The market has spoken, down about 58%, a $57,000 loss on a $98,000 car. Should you buy one now? Walk away. The depreciation is telling you exactly what owners discovered, and the repair bills waiting after the warranty will only confirm it. And there's one sitting on a lot near you right now, priced to look tempting. Number 5. The Alfa Romeo Giulia. The car that breaks your heart twice. Once when something fails, and again when you try to sell it. The Giulia is genuinely one of the best driving sedans ever built at its price. But the used market isn't buying steering feel, it's buying reliability and a dealer network. And Alfa is thin on both. Down around 59%, more than $29,000 gone on a $49,000 car. Should you buy one now? This is the enthusiast exception. If you love it and you have a trusted independent shop, the Quadrifoglio is an astonishing amount of car for the money. Everyone else, keep scrolling. If you're starting to see the pattern here, that the badge on the hood almost never protects you from the market, do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps this video reach other buyers who are about to make a very expensive mistake. And if you haven't subscribed yet, join us, because this is exactly the kind of homework that saves people thousands. Number 4, the Tesla Model X. Big, fast, genuinely impressive, and absolutely hammered by its own maker. Every time Tesla dropped the price on a new one, and it happened again and again, every used Model X in the country lost value overnight. In early 2023 alone, the base price fell by around $10,000 in a single announcement. The data has caught up, more than 62% gone, roughly $65,700 vaporized in under 3 years. Should you buy one now? Yes, with your eyes open. It's a capable, cheap luxury EV today. Just know Tesla could cut new prices again and drag your value down with it. Number 3, the Tesla Model S. Same story as the X, just a little more painful, because the Model S is the original, the car that made the world take electric performance seriously. A decade of loyal ownership, a real enthusiast following, none of it mattered against the price cuts. Down about 65%, a $95,000 car now worth around $32,700, more than $60,000 gone. Should you buy one now? This might be the single best value on the whole list. That is an enormous amount of car, speed, and technology for the money, sitting on a used lot near you right now. Number 2, the Land Rover Range Rover. Not the Sport, the full-size flagship, the SUV that for a lot of people means you've finally made it. But the used market separates image from reality fast, and the reality is brutal. The 2024 model was hit with 7 federal recalls and carries a below-average reliability rating near the bottom of its class. That reputation follows it. The result is staggering, down almost 68%, a $140,000 vehicle worth about $45,000 3 years later. Nearly $95,000 gone. Should you buy one now? This is a hard avoid. The cheap entry price is the trap, and the cost of keeping it running is the spring. And number 1, the single worst depreciator in the entire dataset, the Maserati Levante. Let me put this in the most direct terms possible. You buy a $95,000 luxury SUV. 3 years later, it is worth about $26,700. 72% of your money simply gone. You didn't crash it, you didn't neglect it, you just owned it. And it gets darker because Maserati itself is in crisis, with global sales collapsing and its parent company pulling more than $1 billion in planned investment. Used buyers aren't just pricing in repair costs, they're pricing in the real chance the brand barely exists in 5 years. Should you buy one now? Only if you love pain, or if you're the rare buyer scooping one up at the absolute bottom with zero intention of ever selling it. If you made it all the way to the end, you now understand something most car buyers never figure out. Depreciation isn't random. It's the market telling you the truth about a car that the showroom never will, and knowing how to read it is the difference between a genuine bargain and a very expensive regret. Smash that like button if this changed how you think about buying used. And I want to hear from you, so drop a comment and tell me which one shocked you the most. Are you Team Tesla Model S, the flagship bargain? Team Audi RS e-tron GT, the secret Porsche hiding in plain sight? Or are you steering clear of that Maserati Levante no matter how cheap it gets? I read every comment. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a breakdown like this one. Because sometimes the smartest money in the car world isn't spent on the shiny thing under the showroom lights. Sometimes it's sitting on a used lot, already marked down twice, waiting for the one buyer who did the math. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.